WITS University.
Okay. So firstly, I wanna take everybody back to how you get in and what you need to get in. Physical sciences. They say the physical sciences, mathematics, as well as life sciences, and English as one of your languages. And then with each and every one of those subjects, you need to get at least level 5. But, obviously we know that you have to get more than that to get a placement, because they take about between 100 and 140 students into first year at WITS, particularly in pharmacy program. So it's very competitive. And then when you get to first year, you start with an orientation week program. And through that program, they teach you a lot about WITS, what the university is about. You learn a lot about the campuses, and it's basically a fun time to just assimilate you to the environment. And you don't do a lot of school, but there is a bit of a course which is like a computer literacy course, which you don't really have to do, but you just have to pass. As long as you pass it. And then orientation week, and then it's over. And then as a pharmacy student, you then start usually mid-February. And the courses that you do in first year is physical sciences. No, not physical science. Physics.
Yeah, is it still called 1014?
It's physics. No, 1014 is the engineering one. The engineering one.
Okay.
It's physics for health sciences students. Okay. I think it's 10 something though. Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember.
I just know if it starts with a 10, you're gonna work.
Yeah. You have to pause. So you do physics. It's just like an upgraded level of metric physics, like super upgraded.
Yeah.
So you have to be ready, embrace the battle. And then you do chemistry. That's like chemistry for health sciences, but it's chemistry core at its core. So you cover quite a lot of chemistry, organic chemistry. You cover a lot of, what else? Yeah, there's just inorganic chemistry as well. So it's a lot of general chemistry that you're doing. You also do pharmaceutical practice 1. That's the introductory module to pharmacy as a whole. So in that module, you do different disciplines. They teach you about different disciplines that you will find in pharmacy, whether it's clinical pharmacy, which is hospital, or what else? Or industrial pharmacy, which is where they make the medication and where they pass laws on medication. What else? And also regulatory, which also works alongside industrial pharmacists, and retail pharmacy, which is what most popularly what we know the most. So you get introduced to that. You don't do a lot of practical work in the module, but you learn a lot about the practicality of the work. You do a lot of practical work in your other modules, which is physics, chemistry. Did I miss anything? Oh yes, there's one more module, which is health system sciences. You take the module in second semester, I believe. And it's basically, you learn about systems within our health sector, whether it's public or private in South Africa. You also learn international relations with, health laws and how they're affecting us, even if it's a law that's passed in another country. So it's a text-intensive course. You read a lot. You do assignments. You don't have exams, so you do a lot of assignments.
Oh, no exams?
Yeah, even the final.
I'm sure the assignments are
hectic. Yeah, you get a lot of assignments, and you have a portfolio. So I guess that's the exam. You have a overall portfolio that you have to create about what you learn in the health sciences, and it's also creative. It's a creative course. You can, because you do a website at some point. And then in that website, it's basically about you and what you learn and who you are and where you're going and how you're going to set your foot in health. So it's a bit creative. And for those who don't like chemistry and physics, I think that's a course that they would enjoy. Am I missing a course? Yes, one more course. And I think that will be 5. So it's physics, chemistry, pharmaceutical sciences, or pharmaceutical practice. What's the last one? Health system sciences, as well as introduction to medical sciences. So that's biology. Yeah. So you do core biology, biology of the human body.
Yeah.
And then after first year you pass those, and then you get into second year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just for the viewers, there's a church next door and it's starting there. So it means that this interview is blessed. So if you hear some people singing or preaching, guys, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So I heard you saying that there's different types of fields within pharmacy, right? So when you're moving on to second year and third year, are there some choices that you have to make, or is the structure of the course just like generic for everybody?
So the structure of the course is generic for everybody. So you don't have electives.
Yeah.
The only elective that you have is in your research year, which is your honors year in fourth year.
Yeah.
Where you have to elect what you're going to research about.
Okay.
And that's your only elective of the course.
Okay.
Everything else is standard, and it's been that for years now.
Yeah.
And and I think they do that deliberately to get you used to what they want to get out of you, because pharmacy is very broad, and they don't want you to go too far from what you do as a pharmacist.
Yeah.
So you practice all cores of pharmacy and all different sectors as prescribed. So no electives. And then when you get to second year, that's when you get to be exposed to what pharmacy is really about, and that's when you get to continue with your work-based learning, which is where you go to a pharmacy of your choice.
Oh.
And whether it be in hospital or in corporate pharmacies, and you learn through the work. So you're basically like a pharmacist, but you're a student pharmacist, and they teach you through it.
Oh, from second year already?
From first year, actually. Even in first year, they call them hours that you have to complete. And
that's good. Yeah, that's really, really good. Yeah.
At first, you start in first year, and you learn through it. They teach you a lot about what you need to do in that discipline. So far, I've been to hospital pharmacy, I've been to retail pharmacy, and pretty soon I will be going to an industrial pharmacy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's really, really dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in your journey studying pharmacy,
Yeah.
what was that one module that gave you the most problems? The one that used to give you those sleepless nights, you'd call mama, be like, "Hi mama, I don't know."
Oh, physiology. Physiology second year, I'm telling you. Yo. Ha. Nah. I think many people didn't have a problem with the module, and that surprised me because it's such an intensive module. Like, and it's starting to make me think that people who do this course love intensive work. So I think it's kind of second nature to them, but to me it's like I'm not too fond of intensive work, and especially when you write 10 topics in one test and you had like 2 weeks to prepare. So it taught me a lot about intensive work as well. So it was a learning curve. Physiology second year.
But you survived.
We had to by any means.
As long as you beat it, man.
By any means.
So I've got a question, man. I've seen that they are in health sciences.
Yeah.
I've seen that there's pharmacy and there's biochemistry.
Oh.
So I've never really understood what the difference is. I don't know if you are able to explain that, if you do know.
Okay. So the core differences between pharmacy and biochemistry is that pharmacists do biochemistry, but biochemists do not do pharmacy.
Okay.
So it's kind of like biochemistry is a discipline within pharmacy that we have to apply in our practice. So biochemistry, essentially what it is you learn a lot about biology firstly and how it relates to chemistry simply. So So it's a lot of research work that you have to do. So usually if you find the average biochemist, they work in the lab, and they work directly with research partners or research laboratories. And then with a pharmacist, on the other hand, it's a more professional career, more professional degree, where you work in a hospital.
Yeah.
You work with people. You don't work directly in the lab. So it's yeah, that's how I see the differences between the two careers.
It kind of makes sense when you explain it that way. Because the reason why I'm asking is because for a particular time, I went to Rhodes.
Yeah.
So pharmacy is quite big at Rhodes, right? So a lot of students would actually do biochemistry in order to get into pharmacy. So when you explain it that way, that biochem is within pharmacy, it actually makes sense to me.
Yeah. Actually, the course that I'm complaining about is physiology and medical biochemistry. So yeah, we do biochemistry as pharmacists, and it's an interesting field. It's in just a bit research intensive, just a lot of research within biochemistry.
Yeah.